Welcome to my channel, where there are interesting and equally sensational stories. Listen to today's story. In this episode, we've got a story about a girlfriend of 6 years, the left deport guy. Let's see what we can do to help out. As the title says, girlfriend of 6 years left me for someone she only met online and never met in real life. She took everything from our joint wedding account while I'm busting my butt off work in 12-hour shifts. Yes. Even during this pandemic, for the past year, to get her dream wedding. Believe it or not, she met the guy playing a mobile dance sorta game and suddenly told me she feels an instant connection in chemistry that we never had. Can't do anything about the account as it's a joint account. Both parties can withdraw with no problems. I'm in a city far away from home, working for a job I don't enjoy. Something that's never gonna happen. I'm just lost. I don't even know what to do anymore. Thanks for reading, strangers. Sorry, I took your time. Quick little synopsis, but there's an update. Informed her father about the situation and he is not happy, to say the least. He asked for my bank statement to work out how much of the money in the joint account that was mine, and he will work out a payment plan. I don't know whether it's from him as he had retired or from her. My ex is pissed, obviously. She is saying I'm immature for involving her parents on our issue when we should have just settled it like two adults. Getting barraged by calls and texts from her and her friends. Didn't bother picking up or reading it all this time while on at work. Total headache moment. That was the update. I'll see another one. Both my parents and her requested a meet tomorrow to discuss things. Except for the payment plan. I don't know what's there to discuss about, to be honest. Leave approved. We'll drive back home tonight. I still love her, but as most of you pointed out, bullet dodge and major red flag. Not gonna lie. Still don't know what will happen when I see her tomorrow face to face. Third update. Arrive safely at home. My parents are supportive. They didn't ask me anything. Just ate dinner, had small talk, tried asking for their opinion, but they just told me to get a good night's sleep and not think about things tonight. I don't know if I'm capable of not thinking about things tonight. Especially when I'm drawing a blank on what to say or how to act. It's decided that we will meet them for lunch tomorrow. My parents want me to make my own decision. They refuse to give opinions so that it won't be influenced by them. They won't even answer when I ask them about the money. My father just said, "It is your money. Your joint account. So let's see what the update says after the meeting." So I took my time still processing what happened to my supposedly carefully laid plan: get married in September this year. The meet couldn't have gone better. My ex went out, probably thinking of skipping it altogether. But her father made her come back home. During the meeting, her mom took her side surprisingly, saying the same things my ex did yesterday. I'm not here, can't blame her for being lonely. I'm just being unreasonable and overly jealous about the whole thing, etc. Her mom also justified her taking the money by saying, "I know it's wrong for her to do so, but under the circumstances, me, should understand. She deserves it as her dowry and present because me, again, wasted her time for 6 years, kept her waiting for nothing. High-letter talk, as my father told me prior to the meet. Let whoever's doing the talking finish and just listen. It might be all the emotion talking without much sense included." After all the yelling, I stated that I'm not here to justify, clarify, or blame anyone for anything. I'm here solely because I want to know the status of the funds. If she is happy with whomever, I can't and won't do anything about it. She interjected and says she is better without me at this point, and I won't survive without her for long, and she goes on and on. Just hold her that even if I don't, it is not of her concern anymore. I gave my bank statements to her father, who remained silent during the mom's outburst, verified that from about a total of $6,200,000, my contribution was $4,800. My ex immediately claimed I edited the figure, while her mom has what appeared to me as a genuine surprise face. My ex claimed I'm good with a computer, hence able to doctor the bank statements. As proof, I asked her father for his phone, log into the bank where my salary is credited every month, and proceeded to show the deduction made every month. coincide with the joint account receiving the transfer. It could only show the previous 12 months. Any further than that needs to be done at the bank counter. Can't log into the joint account as I closed it. My mistake. I know. I offered to go to the bank to get another copy of the statements, but her father decided that this was proof enough and gave me $3,000 that my ex didn't spend. Direct transfer. Another $1,000 cash out of their collective pocket, I guess, didn't ax. He said the balance of $800 and change will be paid in the next 2 months. Her father asked me to send an email to him as proof I acknowledge that I received the total amount of $4,000 and the balance arrangement, which I did. I apologize to her parents for any perceived role I did and any inconvenience caused by me for the duration of our relationship. My father asked me to say this, and we left. My parents didn't say anything during the meet as they informed me that they are there to keep me level-headed during the meet and won't interfere in any way. Found out about this from my father a few hours after we got home. Her father called my father. They had a professional relationship prior to their retirement and a cordial one afterwards. Apparently, she told her parents she only took a total of $2,000 from the account and left the balance still in it. That's the whole reason her father asked for my bank statements. He didn't believe me, presumably. And her mother's outburst. They thought I accused her and overreacted and made up accusations about the cheating because of jealousy. It's a ridiculous story I made up about how would she, my ex, fall in love with someone she never met, is one of the yarns she spun to her side. I didn't feel the need to show any screenshot to them or anyone as they still deemed it as private. Besides, to me, it's over and done with. I kept screenshots just in case. Sounds like things were falling into place for this guy. And here's the final update. Well, she admitted that she was wrong and wants to start over. Just thought you guys would appreciate that she dared to text me using her mom's phone to do this. To everyone who read this, I sincerely thank you as I read all of your comments and your advices. I thought about what to say, how to act, but truthfully, I didn't know what to do even till the moment of the meeting. Currently, I'm just sitting by myself. I feel nothing, no satisfaction, no longing, or anything. I feel like I'm just here. I know I still love her. I know I will miss her after a while. This feeling for her for the past 6 years will not go away anytime soon. I won't get back to her because as some of you helped me rationalize that even if we got back together, whatever happens, whether it's really her fault or not after this, I will doubt her first. That doubt won't go away. Once again, Redditors, thank you. P.S. If any of you are interested, my team ID is Panther90. I won't be online today though. I just need time alone to gather my thoughts and focus on some stuff. I apologize if the whole thing is too long and for taking your time. Again, I can't thank you people enough. So thank you so much. Alright. Now on to the community comments and the conversation back and forth. Throw to me 723 says, "That's terrible. I'm so sorry. Well, in case she comes running back when it doesn't work out, get her name off the lease, change your bank account, paycheck deposit, or anything else you share. Best of luck. Looks like she saved you the hassle of a divorce attorney." Op replies, "Close the account. We have not been living together since September of 2019 due to me moving for work. Went back monthly just so that she wouldn't feel lonely or anything. Don't have the heart to tell my parents about this yet or even how to start as they really loved my ex and thought we'd end up together. Not to mention my mom has a heart condition. I'm just staring at the phone, reading messages, and deleting photos. That sickening feeling in your heart." Throw to me 723 replies back, "You didn't do anything wrong. She flaked out and didn't hold true to the commitment. You should confide in them. You'll feel better. They love her because you did. They were happy because you were. Don't be embarrassed or ashamed. This is on her, not you. Call her out on her BS." The op follows up with, "You know what hurts? I feel like I lost to someone. Like, I'm racking my brains. I'm at fault in a way. I mean, how could one just leave a 6-year relationship for someone they met only in a game and never in real life? Am I that bad of a boyfriend that another dude with a phone can easily do this? I will tell my parents. It's just I needed time to process this. At the same time, I needed to choose my words carefully. They know her parents. I wanted to end here, not wanting it to be blown out of proportion. It would still be hard to explain the money thing. I guess. Me being foolish enough to get a joint account. Foolish enough to trust. Throw to me. 723 replies back again with, I'm so sorry. You obviously weren't a bad boyfriend. If you've been busting your butt for the last year, saving for a wedding, I wouldn't be surprised if your parents already know if they're all friends. Maybe her parents can convince her to give you half of the money back at least. The op's final reply on this thread was, thanks for the advice. Gonna start work soon. Either work will help me put it out of my mind or will help it steep for a bit and come back after that. Man, I already miss her good morning messages. It's a daily routine for me, and it feels sucky not getting one. Daffitch 77. Yeah. I know what it's supposed to say, but I'm not gonna say it. It's okay, man. As someone said, look on the bright side. Better to know now than after the marriage. Life happens. Reinvent yourself and make new friends. The op retorts with making friends isn't exactly my forte. That is why I turn to Reddit for advice. No in real-life friends, or at least close ones that I feel safe to share problems with. I'm trying to look on the bright side, but it's still cloudy, seeing that just happened to me yesterday. Honestly, I think I just need some pep talk from strangers and to know that I'm not at fault. She did say she acted like this because I chose work over her, didn't give her enough attention, but I want to see her every month, text, and video calls all the time. I don't even know what to do anymore. You're gonna start work soon. Let's see if that takes it off my mind. Thank you for the advice.